Hey guys, you're watching Zero Early. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 50. Now, every 25 episodes, we fly over the city and we do like a world tour. We see what we've done, and so you guys know what I've built already if you're a new subscriber, and then you don't recommend things that we should build that have already been built. So this time though, instead of flying through the city, we're going to walk through the city as if we were a civilian. So we get a different perspective. We don't usually see this perspective when we're building the houses, so it's going to be quite nice. And I'm going to try and go through this as quickly as possible, so we can fit most of the buildings in, hopefully. So we've got the town hall first, over there. Let's get my hand, so we can see my hand, so I can point. I like to be able to point. Display hand. There we go, I can point now. So we've got the town hall with the statues there. And then we've got the Minecadia house, or sort of the mayor's house is what I'm using it for here. And if you don't know, this world was only originally started so I could plan out the house for Minecadia back when we were on the first season of Minecadia. I came on this world and I planned out the house that we were going to build. And then we built it in Minecadia, so I knew what I was doing, but you guys could watch along and build it along yourself. And then I built the town hall, and then the sort of the series began. So we've got some hot air balloons up in the sky here. There's a lot that still needs to be done, but it's really starting to come on now. We've got the sort of, I don't know, like Empire State Building sort of type deal going on there. Huge skyscraper that actually took a long time to build. It looks very repetitive, and it was. It took a very long time to actually build. So then to the right here, if you look to your right, you will see the tutorial house. So we built this house to the right of us. Let's get round the front. Fly quicker. We built this house as a sort of tutorial, and pretty much every single block was on camera. I think it was a 4-part tutorial, exterior and interior. Let's just go up a little bit and have a look at it. And I think it turned out really well. I'm not going to go inside all the houses, but some of the houses are done on the inside, some of them aren't. And then we've got a big mansion here. Now this actually is one of my favourite houses I've ever built. I've got hiccups. Sorry, guys. Big double garage here, and it goes back quite a fair way. You know, we've got the path going around the side. There's a bed here that I slept at once. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and then we've got the hospital here, and then we've got the sort of A&E drive-through here with the ambulance. We've got the ambulances around that side of the hospital as well. Hospital hasn't got an interior. It's got a floor, but it hasn't got an interior. Maybe we'll do the interior at one time. I don't know. And then we've got our modern residential skyscraper here, based off a design off Planet Minecraft. I saw the design, and it was really cool. If you want to know how to build any of these buildings, though, guys, if you find the playlist, if you go onto the playlist, maybe I can link the playlist in the description below, and you'll be able to see us building it, and hopefully you'll be able to build it and follow along. Okay, so if we go, I'm trying to think of a sort of a way that we can methodically go through this and get as much as we can. We've got some more ambulances down the side here. We've got a skyscraper under construction with the crane and everything. I've gone up in the air. I didn't want to go up in the air. Let's stay on the ground. So we've got our sort of portal cabin here for the workers. We've got some cranes and some diggers doing the work, digging out. Whoops, portaloo there. Another dig around the side here, and then there's some sort of a little bit of terraforming. Pretty much the only terraforming that we've done on the map is in this area here, where we've dug out some holes and stuff like that, and it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, we were quite clever to do it so that grass couldn't grow here, so it's all dirt. It took a little bit of thinking. So we've got another modern residential sort of style apartment house here, apartment skyscraper. One of my favourite skyscrapers, I think. I think it was my first ever skyscraper I've ever built before, and it turned out pretty well. We used ice instead of glass, and that looks pretty cool. We've got a lorry here that I'm just scrolling past at the moment. Oh yeah, over here we've got our park, haven't we? Here, I forgot about that. We've got our cool park, sort of formal park, if you like, and our row of houses. So these houses, I've got these in 2 places, or another spot over there. I think you can just see them in the distance there on the map, and they're really good space filler houses. They look really nice. You can tell that they're sort of attached, sort of almost council-like houses, and they look really nice, but they fill up the space that we can't put anything else in. Okay, and then we've got a couple of small houses over here, which are really nice. I like those. And then yeah, that's the front of the skyscraper that we saw, the Empire State Building sort of thing, with a car park. I need some more car parks around the spaces. That's something I need to do. Okay, so a couple of things that you guys have been asking for is a post office. Now, it's very difficult to build a post office that looks like a post office in Minecraft. There's not much that we can sort of represent look like certain post office style things. So I've got a letterbox here, sort of London style letterbox, and this is our post office. This is sort of the best I can do for a post office here on our world. And then I got a shop next to it. I always think it looks like a sweet shop. It's similar to the sweet shop that used to be near my school. And it is by the school, you see, which is why I put it here. So this is sort of like a high street sort of style thing. But I think it's a pretty cool looking building. And the roof on this place I really like as well. Really interesting roof style. Okay, so we've got a school bus and the school, a big clock on the front. Now this is, from what I can gather, I've sort of built it like a primary school. We've got some chalk stuff out the front here, you know, some hopscotch and stuff. And then we've got a field at the back here, sort of play field at the back. But it's not a huge school. I'm thinking about doing a high school. If you want me to do a high school, then tell me in the comment section below and we can find somewhere to build a high school where it can be much bigger. And we can do sort of offices in there and canteen. You know, there's no canteen in this place. But to be honest, I don't think in my primary school, I don't think we had a canteen. You just ate where you could. I sound really deprived, don't I? No, it wasn't that bad, don't worry. Okay, so we've got another house here, small house. We've got a big mansion here. I think this was the first mansion that we actually built on this world. Let's close the doors. And the interior is done on that one, which is quite strange. I don't usually do too many of the interiors on the larger houses. I much prefer building exterior than interior. But at the back here, we've got a barbecue and a nice shaped pool out here with a diving board as well. And then next to that, we've got a sort of brick, it's sort of nearly a mansion. It's a very large house. If you were going to build a survival, it would take a very long time. And the same here as well. It's a sort of more suburban house area around here with a little path that leads down around to the fire station, which we'll go and see in a minute. The cathedral here is absolutely massive. We'll have a look at that in more detail in a second. And then we've got probably our most recent house, which is an almost Tudor style house. A couple of you said it looked sort of almost Tudor in the comment section, which I really, really liked. Okay, so I don't think you've seen this little thing here. It's just a fun little thing that I done. Unknown soldier, sort of mausoleum sort of style thing. Got a little skeleton head in there, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, mausoleum. I need to fill out all of this area. All of this grass here needs to be graves. I've done one half. I've done the half over here with gravestones and stuff like that. I've started to put some little hedges down and some benches. And just try to fill it out. A couple of trees will be nice. But it's a very dull job placing down these headstones. I don't really enjoy it too much. But I did really enjoy making this cathedral. This cathedral was sort of built over... it was built mostly off camera over a period of a few episodes because it was so big and took so long to do. I couldn't do it into any sort of episode layout. But I really like that. We've got the waterworks over here. The waterworks where we treat the water for our city. All self-sufficient. Nice little water drop on the building there. We've got the sort of control panel and some big pipes leading round. This is sort of the office part in here. Yeah, error. Oh dear, we've got an error on the screen. That's not good, is it? Okay, we can come back down here. Let's try and stay down on the floor. I keep saying that I'm going to stay on the floor, but it's ever so difficult to. I like going up and seeing things from above. Got a fire engine there. Up to the beach. The beach is pretty cool. We've got some boats on the beach. We've got an aircraft in the sky. We've got a couple of fishing boats. A little beach ball thing. We've got some palm trees about everywhere. Very nice beach. Very sort of California style beach here, isn't it? Baywatch. Reminds me of Baywatch. And then we've got our yacht that we built not too long back. In fact, I got an idea from a subscriber to use a quartz slab instead of a wool block on the umbrella here. So let's do that. We'll take that away and put that there. Perfect. Problem solved. Nice, better umbrella there. So this is our yacht. We didn't build this too far back. I don't think I didn't really need to show you it, but it is a cool little boat. And then we've got the marina. We've got another fishing boat out here as well. We've got some jet skis going through the water. I like those. Those are probably my favourite little watercraft on this map. The marina is pretty cool. From the front here. There we go, marina. It's getting to night time. The sea doesn't look too bad at night. I do need to put some more lighting down. I haven't got the street lights all here. I think I've only done the street lights up sort of where we were earlier in the video. But street lights will be down here all eventually, so it'll all look really, really nice at night. So we've got our modern mansion, which we really, really do want to build the interior to on this one. It's 3 stories, but the basement is sort of the first floor, but the entrance is on the second floor, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like that little house. And then we've got another modern house here. a sort of very, I don't know, very pop art style, isn't it? Sort of the driveway is sort of in underneath garage area. Looks pretty cool. Let's make it daytime. The place isn't lit up enough down this end of the city to warrant it being nighttime. It doesn't quite look as good at nighttime. There we go. Boop. Break. So yeah, I really like that modern house. It's probably one of my favourite modern houses. It is very small on the inside, but it looks pretty cool. And then we've got our first ever modern house that I've ever built. I never built a modern house before I built that one. And I think it's not bad for a first attempt. If I could do things differently, I would, but you got to start somewhere, don't you? Alright, and then we've got the fire station over here with some fire engines. These lights should be flashing, but after logging on and logging off so many times, redstone does stop, which is a little bit annoying. It sort of freezes up. We can reset that. There we go, and then the lights are going on the outside again. Perfect. Okay, I really like that as well. I really like that fire station. The only time that we've ever used nether brick, as far as I know, we've only used nether brick on this fire station, but I think it turned out quite well. So we've now got the bowling area. That's it, bowling. Yeah, bowling with the car park and everything like that. This is a really, really fun thing to build. This is all done on the inside as well. We've got a little arcade. This is actually built after a bowling, the bowling place near me. It looks pretty much identical to the one near me. Arcade to the left. We've got the reception to the right. We've got the bar next to that. And then we've got the bowling alleys down here with the seats and everything like that. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm still impressed with this. And the TV's obviously up in the sky. They're very moody sort of lighting, you know, very dark. Oh yeah, and then the shelves where the bowling balls would sit. So yeah, I like that. We've got the McDonald's. How can you ever forget the McDonald's? That was really cool. I definitely need some more restaurants about the place. I keep forgetting to do restaurants. Maybe a KFC or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Okay, and then this is one of my favourite builds on the map. Is the fuel station. I really, really like this fuel station. Got a little car in there. It was a really fun thing to build. I really, really enjoyed building it, and I think it turned out really, really well. Got the car wash as well down there. It was good fun. Air and water, isn't it? Yeah, air and water there. I really, really enjoyed that. Okay, so the police station. This is something that you guys ask all the time. Build a police station. Build a police station. I have one. I have the little badge out the front there. I have a flag. We've got the police cars down here. And the sort of little entrance bit, sort of security. And the other one was build a prison. Now, I do have some cells. I've got these cells on the side of the police station here, which to me is enough. You know, maybe we'll just pretend crime is really, really low in this city. I don't want to waste space with a big sort of penitentiary-style prison. It's just going to take up too much space. It's going to be a very repetitive build, isn't it? So yeah, it's a nice small little cells next to the police station. Ice hockey rink. This is actually quite fun to build as well. I don't think you've even seen these car parks and stuff at the front here. This is just what I do off camera. Nice sort of modern design on the outside, which is then replicated onto the inside here. This looks pretty cool. All lit up as well. Got the TVs, hiccups TVs in the middle there, and seats on that side. Yeah, I really like that. What I did need to build about here is, I've forgotten the name. You guys told me in the comment section below. You were so angry that I didn't know the name of one of those, the ice sweepers that sort of clean or make fresh ice. It's like a really weird, like a Zumba guy or something like that. Oh, I can't remember. It's gone out of my head. I do apologise. Okay, we'll close that off. And then we've got the seats for the players to sit in. Excellent. The river that goes down. Oh, yes, the roller coaster and stuff. Forgot about this. So we've got the helicopter up in the sky. I forgot about that. We've got the wind farm here. We've got, I think it's either 2 or 3. I think it's only 2. Yeah, 2 big wind farm, wind turbines up here. I think this was episode 2 or episode 3. It could have been episode 2. To get power to our city. Looks really cool. And then we've got our little national grid down here. I really enjoyed actually building all of the builds on this world, but some of them stand out more than others. And then we've got our Ferris wheel, and our roller coaster that wasn't built too long ago. The Big Beef was the name that we went for. And it's a working roller coaster. Maybe we'll ride it at the end if you haven't seen it. If I remember, I'll come back and I'll ride it to send the episode out. If we fly over here, we've got our football stadium and the car park. Let's see if we can wander through. Have I done this in a way that I can get in? I can't get through there, but I can get over here. There we go. So we've got the changing rooms, which I haven't lit up. I forgot to do that. They're all working, sort of thing. Oh, I haven't got a ceiling on here. We've got the showers. Let's see if I can just see for a second. There we go. Got the showers and the drains and stuff like that. I just forgot to put some lighting and a ceiling in here. I need to do that. Okay, and then this football stadium, I'm planning to sort of grow as the city grows. So at the moment, it's sort of a very small League Two style football pitch. We've got the lights in the corners here, and I think it turned out pretty well. You know, we've got the goals and everything like that. But as the city gets bigger, I'm planning to add more stands. So like the next time, we'll build stands on this side, and eventually, maybe, possibly, we can make it in a sort of big Manchester United style pitch, you know, absolutely huge, almost sort of like an oval shaped stadium. But it'll take time. It takes time to do all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's just have a look on the map. Where haven't we been? We've been all down there. We've seen that. Yeah, we've done pretty much the bottom half of the map. I think you've seen everything around there. Okay, and then we've got the stuff that we've done very, very recently, including last episode, which is the farmhouse up the top here. I haven't really added any more. I've put some fences around where more fields are going to be. Let's load this up. We've got our farmhouse and our crop fields around it. There will be some a barn somewhere, maybe some pig sties and stuff like that, and some animals. I need to cover up the water sources with some blocks, you know, some hay bale style looking blocks and stuff like that. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then if we fly over this side, we get to our space station, which isn't complete yet. We've got the space shuttle. Where is it? It's somewhere here. It can't be far. Where is it? Still this way. There it is. So we've got our space rocket, and then below that is going to be like a platform that it sits on, and then behind it will be a huge sort of building, a sort of NASA-style building with a bridge going into the space shuttle. Yeah, we've got our own space. What would you call it? What would you call it? Our own space. I can't remember what the word is. I'll remember it after I've finished recording, I'm sure. Yeah, our own space program. Space program? Is that what it's called? Sort of, yeah. Our city's got its own space program. And then over this side is the start of a very small military base that we'll have, so we'll be able to fight off any intruders in case they want to attack our city. I'm sure they wouldn't, but they might do. So we've got a plane in the sky, we've got our helicopters, we've got our 2 tank designs, which is pretty cool. Desert tank, and I don't know what you'd call it. Forest tank, is it? Forest warfare, I'm not sure. And maybe we'll build like a little airfield here or something like that. So, getting towards the end of the episode now, getting towards the end of the tour, we've gone through everything that we have already built, and obviously we've got the river that runs through the city as well. Some things that you guys mentioned a lot is an airport. Now I have built an airport series before, a whole series of building an airport, which was a Hunger Games. That was the Let's Build a Hunger Games series, and yeah, I'm not sure. It took a very long time. It took a whole series, in fact, to build the Hunger Games on an airfield, on an airport. So I'm a little bit dubious about making an airport really on the world. There's enough room for us still to make an airport, an airfield, whatever you want to call it. But it would be so huge, and it would take so long to build. Maybe I could do it like how I done the Cathedral, and just do it off camera, and then we slowly, I give you progress updates as we go. But yeah, it's something that I'm not quite sure about yet. It's so big and takes so long to build. But it will be done eventually, probably, hopefully. And so is a mall. You guys want me to do a big shopping mall? I definitely want to do that. If I could, I would have really liked to build it underground, like an underground mall. Because most malls are built underground, aren't they? Most shopping malls at least go underground at some point. If we do it above ground, it is going to be absolutely massive. But maybe we can do a small one. That'd be pretty cool. But apart from that, I've got loads and loads of ideas sent in by you guys about things that I need to build in the city, things that you would like to see built. I love wandering around the city. But yeah, it's just a matter of slowly getting them together. I have done an episode not too long back, probably about 10 or so episodes back, of what I went through everything you guys wanted me to build, and added them to a big list, and we went through exactly where we were going to build them, and some ideas on the locations and stuff like that. Yeah, I need to do more vehicles as well. More vehicles around the place is going to be something that I need to crack on and do. It's just a matter of finding the time between actually doing this series and being able to do off-camera stuff like street lamps and cars and stuff like that. It really makes the city look a lot more busy if you do that, but it just takes so long. Each car takes like 5 or 10 minutes to build sometimes, if you're a bit confused while building it. Alright, so we're going to end off the episode here by riding the roller coaster. Whee! We'll go around here. Oh, we need a minecart, don't we? Minecart. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so I'm really enjoying this series still, and I'm still definitely going to continue. Hopefully we will finish it at some point. I'm not quite sure when. But it will come to an end, I'm sure, once everything's all completed. Another common question that I get asked is, will this world continue when Xbox One Edition comes out? And yes, it will be. Hopefully I will be able to convert this world over to Xbox One Edition. And we'll be able to continue to grow. I won't be expanding the city, though, when Xbox One Edition comes out. Obviously, we get bigger worlds once it comes out. But I don't really want to be... I don't really want to expand the world any bigger, because it's going to take a long time to fill up this area as it is, and I don't want to start building further out and creating more work for ourselves when we can slowly build up this area. Because once it's all fully built up and there's no grass showing and stuff like that, it's going to give a really nice effect, but it's just going to take longer if we start building out. But yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully I won't get as many comments saying build a police station or build a soccer stadium. There's some more stadiums I need to build. Obviously, I want to build an American football stadium, or what we call a rugby stadium in the UK. And a baseball field is something else that I want to do. But it's just a matter of sort of finding the time to get the episodes out. This series goes out every 3 days, and I really can't increase it any more than that. I've got other series going on that other people like. You know, the Let's Play goes on. And everything else, and obviously some other things that are going to be coming up shortly as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of sort of balance. It's a balancing act to make sure everybody's happy as what they can be. So at the moment, I'm going to stick to a Let's Build a City episode every 3 days, and maybe it'll increase sometimes depending on other videos that are coming out. Maybe we can get sort of one every 2 days at some point. I'll see what I can do. But alright guys, we're going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!